All right, back to Realms of Pixels, and I have a deep dive on the new character, Yelena. Also want to give a nod to the Dodgers for winning the World Series against Toronto Blue Jays. I was going for the Blue Jays, but Dodgers end them out in overtime. One home run, Will Smith. Great baseball game. I'm not a huge baseball fan or anything, but I'm a bandwagoner on that sense. But it was a great World Series. So many world records. So epic. Um, Check out those highlights for the baseball game. But congratulations, Dodgers. Now, Yelena, new character, just dropped a couple days ago. We're on 12 days of the how to get her, and what I'll go through first is just um, acquiring Yelena. Now, I'm using my own personal money. I'm not sponsored here. This is just one of my favorite idle RPGs. I love the art. The mini games is fun. I can quickly go in, play as much as I want, get out. Unlike some of the bigger AAA titles from Steam and stuff, I generally do hours on those games, where this one, I can just go in and play and get out. And it's more strategy, team composition, and building it up against others on the servers. Now, with Yelena, starting up with how to acquire her, the startup plan. Now, I'm using a Google emulator on this one, so the prices are a little off. They're about $3 to $5 more than they are on my iPhone and iPad. Or if you do go direct to the site to buy tokens and stuff, there's another way to do that. But I typically get a few things here to increase my odds at getting chances to draw her when you do the drawing for the Yelena character. Some of these are worthwhile getting. Now, I'll mention these are new resources in the game. Skystone and Flame Iron. They're used to level up her weapon. Yes, her weapon has its own tier of leveling in addition to the character. And again, the sacred artifacts. This is the first type of this character being a supreme unit or supreme commander. We'll get back to that when I can. Um, you can obviously, when you tier up, you can eventually buy a few copies of her. I'm trying to buy as little as possible. It gets pretty pricey in the pocketbook, and I think for some free to play, or I guess I'm in the middle, I'm kind of free and spend where I want. I finally committed to this character, replacing Oswald in my team, and I shuffled all around and tested for the last couple of days, and I'll show those results. But acquiring her, I think the flash sale is probably the best way if you're going to spend money. Either I did buy this one down here at the end. You get a copy of her, some runs. I did get this one to get some of the quick leveling of the weapon. That's like $25 USD. This is, I think it was $70. No, I think it was $130 Canadian. That's what I spent on her so far to acquire a couple copies of her. But the flash sale is probably your best bet if you're going to spend money to get copies. This one here, which is $129 Canadian, this is the best one to get to if you're going to spend money to get additional chances to roll her. The Summer Beauty skin. Well, I'll do the English version later, but anyways, you get the idea. The exclusive skin, I call it the naughty skin. I did get it because you get a bonus for attacks on her, or a bonus to attack and defense and HP and all that stuff. The limited time shop, you collect the, what do you call this, I guess, SF9X ammo. It's their currency for their Stormfire event. It can be exchanged for rewards in the event shop.
Commander, I stand ready. Let's go.
So in the event shop, again, you can get things to level up her weapon, as well as puzzle pieces to get her up. I've got 36. I need 14 to get another copy of her. My goal is to get her to level 11, and that will unlock a bunch of stuff, which I'll get to when we get to that character. When we drill down into the character, I'll explain why I want to get level 11.
I stand ready. Let's forge an unbreakable alliance. Together, we'll unleash a steel tempest that leaves no enemy standing.
She's the only one in her class, so there is no other choices here. She is the only one to get in this wish hero for your chances to roll. The rules of this, you're going to want to make sure you get good on this. Everything expires once the event is over. What's that? There's some new characters here or something. Jacqueline, Delina. This is interesting. Anyways, the rolling for her, that's your chances. You have 11 days left. I guess if you just using your gems to roll for her, that's 220 chances. I need 108 to get her, so this is probably going to get me 2 copies of her. And then with the puzzle pieces I'm collecting, that should give me a 3rd copy. I do need that 4th copy, maybe even a 5th copy to do the to level her up and resource wise. Let's take a look at her really quick. Her rating, kind of a 10 right now. Everyone's kind of throwing some interesting comments out. And this is my comment. She does remind me of Tank Girl. I'm not sure if she's overpowered. Well, she probably is. Just from my testing, she's at her current level that I have her at. She's equivalent to some of the 5 stars that I have, or 15 stars. This is her thermal anomaly, background, story check, whatever you want to call it. So to unlock the whatever this is, routine efficiency, I need to get her to 10. One of the other reasons why I want to unlock at least level 11 out of 15 right away with this event. So let's move to the other stuff that she's got. So that was acquiring her. The extreme challenge, I'm actually in 2nd place. UI's on my servers ahead by quite a bit. This is the rewards you can get. I'm probably going to hit 2nd place. I'm hoping. Otherwise, maybe 3rd. Nah, I think I got 2nd on this guy.
Commander, I stand ready.
Oh, yeah, the rewards here. Again, if I get 2nd place, this will probably get me another one. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. That might get me the 4 or 5 that I need by the end of this event. If I can maintain 2nd spot, we'll see. To give you an idea of what she can do, I'll run the extreme challenge here for you. Then I'll run some PvP, as they call it in the game, and a folding labyrinth to show you how far I've made it with her on folding labyrinth. still trying to keep to buffing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 16 buffs on my Zenith and a lot of debuffs on her. Since I moved Ingrid to support, I think I'm down a few buffs, but she makes up for it. So I think you get the general idea. Lots of debuffs on her. Tons of debuffs on her. Wow. All right, we'll roll off of that event and go to the actual character. So I was able to get her to 4 or level 9, 4 stars, 205, but level 9 out of 15. That's what it's considered. Now,
Commander,
when I look at her, you see that she has 5 skills here.
will unleash a skill tempest that leaves no enemy standing.
She has Burn, Sacred Flame, similar to Moonshade, Zenith. Enhances my burn team, I guess, for attacks. Just to be a quick idea of her abilities. And then this one here unlocks at 10 stars. So that's why I want to get a couple more copies to get her 10 stars, to unlock this front line. Now, one thing interesting here is this also has a fusion hero system. So once you get to that 10-star unlock, we can select another character to fuse her with, much like you see the Supreme or Sacred artifacts. You can add another archetype, you can fuse another artifact with that one to give it enhanced abilities and stats. It looks like you can do this with a character with these new Supreme units. So I'm really wanting to get her to the 10 stars quickly as well. Not quickly, but I'm going to get her as soon as I can. And I want to roll for it. I don't want to spend money to get her to that 10 star. Now, interesting enough, she has weapons. Strengthening Arsenal tiers grants higher stat boosts and skill effects. This is the weapon that she has, and you can enhance the weapon. I was able to just get the initial 4 to 30 to unlock the, let's see, I can't enhance it anymore until I get it again. So it can be enhanced after this hero reaches 10 star. So I need to get her to that 10 star again so I can further enhance the weapon. The details on that, there's 4 tiers. I'm at tier 4 right now. And at level 30 it switches to, I guess, T12 or level 12 maybe. I don't know, or maybe that's just when you level up, that's kind of what it gets to. Oh yeah, T30, so you get 30 levels. Once you get this to level 30, it becomes a pretty huge weapon, and you get all these stat effects. I think that's going to be pretty pivotal with this character when you get the weapon upgraded to T30. Right now I'm at T4, beginnings of this character, and looking forward to getting 10 stars to see what she can do. Yeah, so I just got the 9 stars to unlock the arsenal. Arsenal can be upgraded. We'll see what we did on that later. We'll come back to the, that was the event I was showing earlier, the attacking her for rewards. Arsenal has 30 tiers. Reaching certain levels will enhance the arsenal skill effects, which we saw. Arsenal unlocks the weapon appearance upgrade effect for the hero's weapon after reaching T25, so that's the big bazooka look. Interesting, cool. Gonna cost us players a lot more to go down this track. I think it'll take a while to level this character to full. I don't know if I will. I'm gonna take her as far as I can, but my goal again is to 11. And the other reason I want 11 star is so I can unlock this last slot for my runes. And then I'm just gonna keep putting into her a bit. Now, if we look at the catalog, no, that's not the catalog I want. 6 star, 5 star. No.
Commander, I stand ready.
Star up. So this is where I need to star up. This is level 10. I want to get to her 11. The HP attack and speed increase is pretty significant for each level. I need 2 more of her to get up there. Now, getting down to her outfits.
Commander, I stand ready. Let's forge an unbreakable alliance. Together, we'll unleash a steel tempest that leaves no enemy standing.
That is the normal background avatar outfit, and then there's the special one here, the naughty background that I have.
If this is merely a dream, why not let it all fade away?
One thing I like is the new avatar switch here, so you can choose which avatar you want to use for your team. So you can see that the avatar changes here. I go back into the outfits and I do the avatar switch. I personally like this one more, I guess, just in battles and stuff. I think I gotta get used to that one. It's a little, I'll say naughty. Fine. Now for the animations for them.
向您报道，指挥官，让我们结成牢不可破的同盟，用愤怒的钢铁洪流将我们的敌人全部吞没。我再次从你。如果这是一场梦，何不就此忘记一切？
Right, and that's kind of the deep dive on Yelena. Notice that the sacred artifact I'm using, I fused it with the Iron Curtain. Now, the reason I did that is you get the level 1 of the abilities, but it also unlocks this one, and this is what the sacred artifacts are doing with the fuse effect. And I imagine the character, depending on what character, must be an optimized character to fuse her with to do the same kind of thing. So I guess we'll see what happens, right? That is Stormfire Yelena, and with that I'll go into a battle to show you what she can do. Let's do Sky Throne. My ranking's up. Not bad. Alright, let's go back into here. So the overall ranking, these guys are just insane with their characters. Server ranking, individual server, I actually somehow pulled off the first place. I always have a trouble fighting UI for now. Chaos has been really good to showcase what Yelena can do. This is probably a decent battle, fairly even. too bad. Gives you a good idea of what she can do. Totally worth it to get Yelena, but it is a big investment. It is a long haul character to level up. Free to play may struggle with this. Well, you'll get her upgraded, but it's going to take a long time. I think with Yelena, you're going to have to pay a little bit. I think I'm upwards of maybe dropped about $400 Canadian on Yelena to get her where she is today with the mixed in pulls. But good character to have on your team. Enhances the invincibility, enhances the burn effects of the rest of my team, so she really helps Moonshade and Zenith with enhanced burns and just accelerating the burns, I guess, against my enemies. So more of an aggressive team. And what I had done with my team is I took Oswald out of support. Ingrid's been moved into support now. I decided to keep more of a aggressive team than defensive, or more on the attack side of the fence. With that, my goal is to get her up to level 11, 2 more to get to level 2. We'll see where she goes. So far, pretty impressed. And, well, she is the Supreme character. Oh yeah, that's what I want to get into, the catalog. So Supreme Hero, sorry, I called her just Supreme, but the new Supreme Hero tier, she's the only one listed. All the characters we are used to knowing are in the Mythic class. Lots of characters, lots of good characters here. They've done a really good job of bringing a lot of fresh new content and characters and granular configurations to the teams and characters themselves. I'm a tinker, so I kind of like having to have her and
Commander, I stand
getting into the equipment and upgrading her weapons and stuff. It's pretty neat. Anyways, that is it for Yelena. Have a great day.
I stand ready. Let's forge